Hey guys, welcome back to Green Tea Guns, and today we got a little surprise for you, otherwise known as the Stoeger Condor 12 gauge. Now this is, a under-over shotgun, as you can tell, and it's very simplistic, but it definitely gets the job done. So let's go ahead and look over this thing real quick. All right, so taking a closer look at this shotgun, you can see that unlike other under-over shotguns, this is mostly polymer, or some call it synthetic furniture. So the stock and the handguard up here are all polymer, as you can tell, but that doesn't take away from the quality. This is a very nice shotgun. It's very easy to shoulder, pretty comfortable. Looking back here, we have a rubberized butt pad, no texturing on it like some stocks have, but I mean, it's still pretty comfortable. Moving up to the grip, we got some texturing on there, also adds some flair to it, some character. Down here we have our trigger guard, which is pretty nice, a single trigger. So this is a 2-stage. So the first trigger pull shoots the bottom barrel, and then the second one shoots the top barrel. Right here we have our safety, which is just a little flick of the switch. Right now it's on fire, and then you flick it down for safe. All right, moving up, we have our lever to open the barrels, and you just push it all the way to the side. And there you go. You got your 2 chambers right there. And this is a little ejector. It doesn't completely pop them out, so you still have to pull the shells out by hand whenever you open it up. But it just makes it easier whenever the shells come out. So that's pretty nice. Then you just close it back up whenever you're ready to fire. Right here on the side, we have the Stoeger Condor engraving right there, which looks pretty nice. But other than that, there's not really any other markings on this gun besides just what it's chambered in and where it was made, along with the serial number. And then looking at the sights, we have just a simple bead right there, which most shotguns just have these. There's no sorts of rails or anything to add optics, which, I mean, it's a shotgun, you really don't need optics on it, but if you want to customize it, I'm sure you could find a way to do that. And then, yeah, just looking at the handguard, it's got a similar texturing as the stock does, and it's just pretty comfortable. This is where you take apart the gun, so you just pull that down, you take the handguard off, and then you can take the barrels out if you need to clean it or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for the Stoeger Condor under over 12 gauge. Enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and show you some of the rounds we got for it. All right, guys. So what we got here is a shell of birdshot. I'm sure several of you know what birdshot is or have shot it before. Pretty basic round for shotguns. Commonly used for, well, birds. But you can also use it for like chipmunk hunting or squirrel hunting, so you don't just completely obliterate the animal. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and flick this off safe, and we're gonna shoot that paper target down there just so you can see the pattern that you get out of birdshot. All right, so the damage report on the plate, as you can see, all these little holes right there are the birdshot itself. They just scatter all over, but they don't really destroy the target. The only thing that kind of does that is the wad, which you can tell went right through there. But yeah, other than that, you get a nice just splatter pattern all over. So if you're shooting at something, you're most likely gonna hit it with birdshot. All right, guys, so what we got here is 2 rounds of buckshot, double-aught buckshot. If you don't know what it is, it's essentially the bigger brother of birdshot. You get less pellets in here, but they're a bit heavier and a bit larger, so you can hunt things like buck, of course, and wild boar, and other larger game like that. By the way, this is Black Aces Tactical. Pretty good brand of shotgun rounds. I've been using them for a while, so yeah, let's go ahead and load these boys in there. There we go. Fold her up, take her off safe. Real quick, get the ears on. Let's go ahead and get this. Paper target first. and then the can. Oh yeah. So as we can see here, a lot bigger holes from the buckshot. Just completely destroyed the target compared to the little pellets of the birdshot. And then let's go ahead and find the can. This is the one from that buckshot. Yeah, definitely destroyed it. All right, guys, so what we got last for our rounds are two 1 ounce slugs, 2 3/4 inch. These are also Black Aces Tactical. And just take a little look at the shells. As you can see, the other ones were black. These ones are like this transparent color, so you can kind of see the wad and everything that's going on in there. And then you can see the big old slug. One slug, and then the other slug. Got her loaded up. 3, 2, 1. And then the monster. You're joking. Oh yeah. All right, guys, so as you can see, this plate just has got massive holes in it right there. Yeah, if this was a animal or a home intruder, he'd be dead. For the can, it is completely obliterated. So yeah, this definitely shows you the power of a 12 gauge slug. All right, guys, so as you can tell, those shells definitely had very different outcomes, but they're all effective for their own certain reasons. So they're all pretty useful to keep if you own a shotgun, and that's 20 gauge, 12 gauge, whatever gauge of shotgun you have. But either way, this Stoeger Condor, aside from a couple malfunctions we had, it didn't break this time. We'll get into that in a second. Just a couple light primer strikes, but it still ran pretty good. Definitely a pretty nice buy for like 350 bucks. At least that's what I picked it up for. It might have changed by now, but either way, it's a nice budget shotgun that you can use for hunting. Maybe not self-defense because it's a 28-inch barrel, but either way, it's a pretty nice shotgun for what it is. But back to that story of breaking. Whenever I first purchased this shotgun, I bought it as an early birthday present for myself. I brought it out here. I shot 2 rounds out of it, and it broke. 2 rounds, and the thing broke. And I think what might have done it was dry firing. I looked this up after the fact, that dry firing is not good for these style of shotguns. And luckily, Stoeger has a 5-year warranty for their products, so I just had to take it back to the store that I bought it from, and they sent it off to Stoeger, and about 2 weeks to a month, I got it back in this condition, and it's working pretty well. So yeah, Stoeger's pretty good company. This is a pretty good shotgun, and I definitely recommend it as long as you do a little bit of research into it. So anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I know this one's a little bit shorter than some of my other videos, but there's just not much to go over for this gun. But either way, I really hope you liked it. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload. So like I said before, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a nice day. Peace out.